Otto. There are men coming forward, plenty of defenders though in green shirts. Back it comes to Petra Shatimbi, goes square through Wesley Kajiteo, and in the end simple stuff for Jonathan Niamana. Immediately distributes well out to the halfway line. Burundi now beginning to become a little more adventurous. Karim Abdul, another ball into the middle, very close. Well, the defence there been for the first time. Great ball in round the back of the two central defenders. And he's beginning to become more of a threat now, is the Burundi fullback. Great ball in. And Birmin Yamana Bonfils Caleb just unable to stretch out his legs enough to be able to make a telling contact. Dion Hotto picks it up on the halfway line and is looking forward for options. In the end, it's a short ball into Ivan Kambaripa, who's lost the ball, and forward come Burkina Faso. Oh, it's a wasted ball forward by Marco Waymans. Well, you can see the Burundi tactic now, break forward at pace, try to get round the back of the Namibian defenders. The warning shots have certainly been out there for Namibians to pay attention to. So far, though, they've been unable to put all of those elements together to create the chance that will equalise. We're inside the last third of the first half, inside FNB Stadium in Soccer City in Johannesburg, and Namibia leading by 1-0 thanks to a wonderful strike from Peter Shalalile. Had another wonderful season, the 28-year-old. Not just the PSL Player of the Year, but the Players Player of the Season as well for the second consecutive year, making history. He added the Golden Boot with 23 league goals as well, which is the second highest in the PSL season. There are a number of other things that he has done that has just made him such a favourite in South African football. Dion Hotto, nice ball in, however, well stretched back and then blocked. We'll go for a throw-in.
This is not foul.
Good defensive play, particularly from Frederick Nsabia Mamamba. Decent shot kept down by Wendell Rudath. Another good ball in. It needs another good header out. Goes wide. Rudath has never scored for Namibia since breaking into the side back in 2020. Ten minutes to go. Namibia 1, Burundi 0. Half-time will probably beginning to fill the minds of the two coaches. We'll certainly have an idea of what they're going to say now, I would imagine, if the score stays the way it is. 10 minutes for Burundi to try to make that half-time team talk a little easier to swallow. Rudath once more lays it back into the captain, Petrus Chitimbi. Rudath no way forward, despite a couple of men in the penalty area, so it goes all the way back into their own half. Charles Hambiran all the way back to the goalkeeper, Lloyd Kazapu, who's had nothing to do, so I guess they just wanted to give him a touch of the ball. Shalile wants a handball, not going to get it. In the end, it's a throw-in to the away side. 45-year-old Jimmy Ndalazeye, who came to the Burundi job in January of 2020, went to Le Messenger and Gozi as well in July last year. Offside given against Shalalile. He's looking a very live wire in this first half. Knows the responsibility that is on him in this game with so many injured. They have not got that many attacking options, as Bobby Samaria has been saying all week in his press conferences. Said, I think Burundi present challenges, but we need to be bigger than those and find the football solutions to them, despite the fact acknowledging that they have improved in leaps and bounds. And will be fully intent on going after their second appearance at the Africa Cup of Nations finals, as Namibia look to appear at the showpiece for the fourth time. At the moment, Namibia on top. Going to be a corner to Burundi. Abdullah Sudi there running into the area. He can't wait for this to get underway again. Wants to score the goal that brings the men in green back into this. And he comes in from Waymans, and too much on it, and it'll go all the way out for a goal kick. Namibia struggling at the moment. As you see, Ndazeye sitting back down again and looking a little bit glum at the moment. His side is struggling to break through as Dion Hotto has the ball on this near side. Poor touch forward. However, good defending once more from Denzel Hauseb. However, Burundi have the chance to come forward inside the last few minutes of the first half. Tracking back by Wendell Rudath. Although, to be fair, it didn't look like the Burundi man was going anywhere with real danger or intent. That's better, though. Little turn back inside. There's a foul given against, well, on Denzel Hauseb, which relieves the danger. Yamane, the ball just wouldn't come down early enough for him. Not sure there was very much in that, to be honest with you. We could have just carried on. Free kick, though, is thundered up towards Dion Hotto, who gets his head to it. However, Marco Waymans does well. A nice little ball forward as well, into the path of Mohamed Amisi, and nearly managed to take the return ball from Saidi. 5 minutes to go until the break. Namibia making a good start to the new qualifying campaign at the moment. A big one against Cameroon for both these sides still to come. Be Burundi who get the chance to take on the group heavyweights first, and Namibia won't see Cameroon until after the summer. Ball forward. Well, Namibia will be happy with balls like that to come over the top all day long. Little shake of the head, unsurprisingly, from Mohamed Amisi. Kazapua gets a rare touch of the ball and belts the ball into the opposing half. And out for a throw-in to Burundi. Chance. Rudath. Oh! Well, I'm not entirely sure whether he's going for the shot from that angle, but it certainly gave Jonathan Niemana a real scare. And the Burundi shot stopper has seemed to have hurt himself landing. It's a good ball forward. And then a bit of an unlucky ricochet for the two Burundi defenders. Off the bar. Well, I'm pretty certain he didn't mean to shoot. He certainly had a look up to see who was arriving in the box. That man was Shalalile. But my word, that was close. I think the problem for Jonathan Niemana is as much surprise as anything else that the ball nearly made it in. From well, you would expect from that angle to be a cross, and I'm not entirely convinced that that wasn't an attempted cross. However, the looks like the goalkeeper actually got a touch on it because it is a corner. So it goes down as a good save. Two minutes to go. Dion Hotto sets the ball down on the corner flag, ready to bend it in with the left peg. High, long, back post. It's met initially by Karim Abdul. Back in again, though. Dangerous looking ball, and again, beautifully brought down. And now Burundi have a chance to break away on the counter-attack. It's a good ball as well. There's something on here. Mohamed Amisi is the man running into the box. If the ball can come back to him, yes, it can. Good ball in, but it's well dealt with in the end by Charles Hambira. However, Namibia had drawn back so deep that the possession immediately returns to the away side. That's a poor ball forward, though. And now Namibia have a chance to break out inside the last minute now or so. Ball is bouncing high. You can see how hard the pitch is. Players really struggling to keep the bounce under control through the first half. Nicely brought down, though, by Brimin Yamana. Burundian centre forward lays it out right into left into the path of Mohamed Amisi. Three men coming forward, but none in the box at the moment. Now it arrives. Nowhere there. Brimin Yamana couldn't get the ball under control initially, so had to lay the ball off before the arrival of Rudath, and that's offside. My apologies, it's a foul on Karim Abdul, who's had an increasingly good half the more it's gone on. And Burundi here with a last chance to recover something, to rescue something from this opening 45-minute period. Marco Waymans needs to find a good delivery. 6 Burundians inside the box with Mohamed Amisi on the edge. Two-man wall. Namibia looking a little nervous as we enter into time added on at the end of the first 45 minutes. Waymans then delivers. It's a decent ball into the box. It's well met, though, by a Namibian head. Taken out of danger. However, the attack continues. Waymans once more has raced across this near side. Another good ball into the box, and it could come loose. And more good, brave defending from Hambira. they calling for a handball in that? The Burundians, that is. Didn't see it. Oh, Jonathan Niemana deciding to show that he can play football as well. Mohamed Amisi. Forward. Here comes the number 11 for Burundi. Another decent ball into the box. There could be a chance here. And again, just a little bit of panic inside the 18-yard area. There goes Gael Bergimana. Foul given away by Petra Shatembi, the Namibian skipper. Well, Namibia giving plenty of late chances here to their visitors. So far, Burundi have been unable to accept any of them. Another opportunity here for Marco Waymans to bend in. A set piece. This is not quite as easy, though, to set up. It's another decent ball in, though, and it's gone behind for a corner. Are we going to have time to take it? He's had a good half with Charles Hambira, the Namibia number 5. Leading his side alongside Ananias Gebhardt. Well, they are not happy. But they've had their chances, they didn't take them. And we were already past the 2 minutes added on at the end of the first half. And the referee, he doesn't just add on time because Burundi have the ball. So then Peter Shalalile with a magnificent 10th minute opener is the difference between the two sides at half-time. It's Namibia 1, Burundi 0. Well, the referee getting some probably undeserved attention, I think, at the end of that half, in which he has managed to keep play going. Burundi really upset, but well, it's entirely at the discretion of the referee when to blow, and they had already played the 2 minutes that were added on at the end of the half. I'm not quite sure what they're expecting, but there it is, the story of the half in statistics. And you can see there how Burundi came back into it towards the end of that half, because these possession statistics have narrowed in that last 15 minutes or so. 4 attempts on target, 1 on target for Namibia, which the goal came from. Only 2 shots in the entire half, though, for Burundi, and that would really be where they should be aiming their attention as they get ready for the second half. No yellow cards. It was a fairly well-contested half was played in a good spirit. Well, let's take a look then. Namibia came into this match with not very good form of late, but they came in here with a wonderful goal from their main threat up front, Peter Shalalile, the PSL South Africa Player of the Year and Players Player of the Year, with a sort of goal that would have absolutely been the sort of thing that Mamelodi Sundowns fans would have loved seeing over the last 12 months or so. In fact, the last 24 months or so. Wonderful turn and a beautiful shot. The goalkeeper with absolutely no chance. Got a little bit of luck, but that turn, putting the defender on his backside, and then a wonderful strike off that right leg. 30 goals in all competitions for his club in the season, and another one for the national side of Namibia. And they might have made it more as well. Not entirely sure this was still going to be a shot, but it was a wonderful effort in the end from Wendell Rudath. And it was saved in the end by Jonathan Niemana, who hurt himself contorting himself into the angle needed to be able to put this shot onto the bar. Lovely save, Wendell Rudath. That would have been quite a way to open your account for Namibia. He couldn't believe it. Welcome back to Soccer City for the opening game in Group C of Africa Cup of Nations qualifying for 2023 in Ivory Coast. It is Namibia against Burundi in this opening game. Cameroon not involved at the moment. They would have been had Kenya been allowed to start this competition, but they have been disqualified. And Namibia it is who have the lead at the half-time interval. A lovely goal scored by Peter Chalalile, who has made himself at home in South Africa in the PSL over the last couple of years, and showing that he really does like playing here. His goal after 10 minutes, the goal that separates the two sides. They could have been 2-0 up, but Wendell Rudolph's well, extraordinary cross-come shot was saved onto the bar by Burundi goalkeeper Jonathan Neamana. Burundi haven't really created very much. They haven't had anything on target. The man with the least to do in the entire half was Lloyd Kapua, the shot stopper for Namibia. He may well be called upon in the second half. And for Namibia, who have had something of an attacking crisis over the last few months, and particularly in the last week, have found a way to put themselves in a position to be able to get the 3 points. The referee got himself into hot water at the end of the first half, although not through his own fault at all. The man from Eswatini blew the whistle earlier than Burundi were happier with, even though he had played the minimum 2 minutes of time added on. Well, Marco Wayman's there, the left back for Burundi, set-piece play taker. And an okay half, but it was on the other side, Karim Abdul Nizigiyimana, who created the two best opportunities for Burundi. Two great crosses in the last 15 minutes that neither one were able to be capitalized upon in the middle, particularly Buman Yamana, who had a chance to get on the end of a great ball around the back of the defense on 31 minutes, but was unable to get there in time. We're going to get an old-style kick-off here. Two men inside the centre circle.